Usual
Welcome to another edition of Kayfabe. Oh
in your
my
house?
gosh. In your house. What a proper, wow, that's a proper theme right there.
Oh, wait.
What is it? Yeah. Yay.
I forgot I had that.
I'm glad you brought sound effects. We need them.
We do. It's kind of like WWE doing shows with no crowds.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess we could touch on that first thing off the bat.
Yes.
They started putting in the wrestlers. It's weird because they're socially distancing them. I don't know. I guess they have to, right?
They have to, because like AEW's outside, so they're like, oh, it's okay. They can be closer. But the Performance Center, they're inside, so they have to be social distance.
Yeah. I just want to turn the straws. Just
wow.
Awesome. Great. Cool. So I didn't need it. I didn't need it.
It's fine. It's fine.
So anyway, yeah. Hey Al, it's been so long.
I'm so excited.
How have you been?
Tired.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm holding my table down. There we go. Trying to record with cats who are curious. You know.
Oh, yeah. You saw mine. She doesn't care.
She is not even at all, interested whatsoever.
She's
indifferent. She's indifferent. She doesn't even care.
She did come on my King of the Marks episode, though.
She did?
She did. She jumped
Wait, you guys zoomed that episode, but mine was just audio, and that's why it sounded so bad.
We zoomed, and then you
took the audio?
I took the audio. For the last round, we were on the phone.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
My I didn't have any headphones with like a mic on them yet, so it's kind of like, I had to use my phone, and I had the fan going because it was hot.
I just
like,
because
it does make a lot of noise. Yeah, it does make a lot of noise. So, yeah, welcome to what is this, our second episode of the year? It's what, May?
Yeah. There's a lost episode that we tried on Zoom.
The last episode. I mean, I don't even know if it's recoverable. We'll find out, I guess, eventually. It could come in the next year or two. I don't know.
Maybe.
But
it's lost. It's fine. It was
it's fine. But we've been quarantined for March. Mid-March. What year? It is the year of our Lord.
84 years.
But I miss you, and I miss going to shows, and the one thing that we could have been talking about was coming back from Vegas.
Should have been.
You should have been editing video.
We should be tired. We should be back at work really sad. I mean, we're working, but we're sad for different reasons.
Yep, it's true. So true. But I mean, that is really, there's just a lot of bummer things going on right now. But I'm glad that we're doing this. I miss you a lot.
I miss you. Been trying.
I know you upgraded your set, so yay, I'm so happy for you. I may invest in a good mic. I don't know, maybe. Who knows?
We should invest.
Some nice mics. I watch Wrestle Talk and stuff, and I wonder like how. Well, there's some people within the Wrestle Talk community who have like really shitty mics, and it's hard to hear them, and they get cut out of the conversations a lot. But and then there's like you got
the phones only. We are stepping up.
I think so. We're stepping out of the Stone Age a little bit.
A little bit. She's fancy.
But speaking of Double or Nothing, you're sporting you watched it at home t-shirt, correct?
No, this is actually from last year.
Oh wow, is it? Did you get the one from watching from home?
No, I thought about it.
I entertained. Yeah, me too.
I thought about it. I was like, I'm supposed to be there, so maybe. I was like,
it kind of hurt too much.
Home is a little makes me sad.
Yeah, like I don't really want to support that. It's just gonna remind me of a time where things were not great.
I retweeted a post, like my original post was like, I got my tickets at my hotel. Let's do a man. And like, yeah, that
aged poorly.
Totally.
But yeah, so okay, but before Double or Nothing happened, we had Money in the Bank. So we have not been able to talk. Hey, get away from there, mister. Where's my water bottle? Let me just spray the cat real quick. Hey, stop chewing on that. Oh, okay, I'm back.
I paused it.
Yeah. We're back.
This is just the Wrestling and Cats podcast now.
It is. I had to get the bottle on Julio. But yes, okay. So let's go back to our new age of pay-per-views.
Cinematic wrestling.
And yeah, cinematic wrestling.
I'm here for it. I mean,
I wasn't bored at all.
No.
I enjoyed it. It was really fun to see what they were going to do. I liked how they tried to fool us into thinking Stephanie McMahon was there. She was clearly not there.
Yeah. What phone was she using?
Right.
Was she?
Did she just never upgrade?
Yeah. What?
She's like one of those people's like, it's still good. It's still good.
Are you on a BlackBerry? What are you on, Stephanie? Girl.
I know that phone's audio and video was so bad. It was so obvious that was not like.
I'm gonna I can suspend belief, but also I know in my heart of hearts, her technology is way better than that.
She could afford something better than that.
Oh,
but whatever. It was pretty funny though.
Hold on. Huh? I'm gonna let the cat out.
All right, cats. Welcome back to Cats and Wrestling.
Cats and Wrestling. Dang, what a missed opportunity.
I know. Darn it.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. No?
Yep. Anyways. They almost landed on you. Okay. So.
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
It was
fun. I mean, I thought it was pretty neat. It was pretty fun.
Oscar winning was A+.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was really cool. Did you expect her to win, or were you thinking they were going to get it to someone else?
I honestly thought Lacey was going to win. Which
that wouldn't have been surprising.
But I felt like in my heart, I was like, they're really going for Lacey. They really.
I know.
It seemed.
I felt like maybe even Carmella, because Mella's money, and they could always go back on that. But I don't know. I really don't know.
Mella had the best outfit.
She did have the best outfit. I kind of wish, I feel like they're over designing Asuka. Like, I was looking at pictures of her and what's her name? Hello, Women's Champ for AEW, and the simplicity, and the simplicity of their outfit, and Asuka's was really fun, with her stripes and stuff, and the different colored stripes, and that's how she came into WWE, and it looked great. That was a great look, and it's I feel like they're just over designing it, adding more, making her wear this weird top thing.
I think she's getting.
I guess so.
Funnier, so you're just adding on to her.
I would just like it to be more colorful. There's too much black. She could be a villain and not wear black.
She's face now, so she should go back to colors.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's face now, which is great. Thank you, Becky.
Congrats on that, baby.
Becky did that. Oh, today is Seth Rollins' birthday, by the way.
Oh yeah, I saw. She posted a sonogram. It's so cute.
I know.
There's a baby in there.
There's a baby. They're having a baby. That's so cute. I'm glad that they're so excited.
Crazy kids.
Why wouldn't they be? I guess she's quitting to, She's not quitting. She's taking some time off.
I'm sure she'll pop in.
She'll be back. She better not come back with Rhonda, I swear.
That's a whole nother topic.
Anyway. That's a whole nother topic. Anyway, Money in the Bank was fun.
Your girl, Dana Brooke.
Oh, Dana. Why they gotta make her look stupid? It was funny. It was funny, but still, it's oh, Dana. She was so happy to win.
Oh, Dana. What about Daniel Bryan and AJ in Vince's office?
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. They put the chair back. It's like, just want to put the chair. That was really good comedy in that one.
Vince hand sanitizing.
Vince is scary.
Yeah, it's worse. You're like, oh, dinosaur in his office. Come on now.
Wait, who threw Rey Mysterio? Oh, Baron, right? No,
you committed murder. Attempted.
Was it Baron? Baron did it.
Mm-hmm.
He threw Mysterio and who else? Someone
And
else he threw.
and Aleister Black. It was
Yes,
attempted murder.
that was.
And then they just showed up on Raw like,
Hey, we're all right.
we're good.
It's like, what? You can't just throw someone off a building. And it's like, don't worry, he's all right. There's another part down there. He landed.
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, there's actually another part. I'm like, well, ruin it. You could have just leaped into Baron Corbin being a murderer.
And there you go.
He's like, I'm not a murderer. There's a whole thing to your gimmick. A king that doesn't work. You could have just
I cannot stand it when he comes onto the screen. It's like, why is he still? I don't hate him. But I just don't like the use of him, like the way they're using him. Yeah. He was cool when he was like the lone wolf and was like didn't talk. He didn't talk. That was great.
Nope. Never.
No.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll have to. You know what? I have to side with you on this one.
No,
you're right.
It's just there's people that don't like, not in like personally. I don't know him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't want to watch you.
Yeah, because he seems like an okay guy, like on Up, Up, Down, Down and stuff. So
fine.
He's like good friends with Tyler, and you know.
Yeah. So you have to be.
They're all really close. So you have to be somewhat a decent human to be hanging out with them.
But I don't want to
maybe
watch him wrestle.
I don't either. I don't like him. He's not fun to watch. He's not interesting.
You know my list. It's Baron Corbin, Damian Priest, and White. These are all the ones that I don't want to watch. Even if they're against my favorite, I don't want to watch you.
And I want to say, like, maybe I was influenced by your feelings on it, but we don't really influence each other on that much. Like, when we like something, we like it. When we don't, we don't. And I just noticed, like, I didn't really care about Damian Priest coming in. And then the more I saw him, the less I wanted to see him. And I was like, yeah, I really just don't want to see him. And I don't know if it's Elle influencing me or if it's like he's really just terrible. I was like, no.
I hope I didn't do that. Be your own person. Like who you like.
I had to question it because I was like, why don't I like him? Why is he liked by so many people that I really can't? I don't like when he's on TV.
I don't know. I tried. I watched him in Ring of Honor. I didn't like it. I was like,
I don't buy it. I don't know. I'm not putting stock in that one.
No. Even like when he's fighting Finn.
No. And I'm like, Anyway, Money in the Bank was fun. We had
Otis.
Oh yeah, Otis. Aw.
Hey Mandy.
I really like that they did the way everything split up though too. Like the way Mandy and
Sonia?
I want to say Daria, but that's like her real name and not her.
You mean?
But you know, yeah, Sonia. I really like the way they split and how like Sonia's really coming into her own, like just effortlessly.
I liked her, and you were like, and I was liking her.
No, she's like growing on me little by little, because I'm still trying to fight it. Like, she's all right. I just didn't like her like MMA, like it was so annoying. I was like, stop.
She's
just a badass.
Yeah. I love her and Dolph. I want them to run everything.
Yeah. I really like that pairing. Finally, he has a good pairing. Like, it's believable.
Yes.
They're like real, like, bullies. Real jerks. But yes.
Much.
Yeah. And then the Otis Mandy thing is fun too.
Wholesome.
Yeah. It's wholesome content. I guess like when they were laying off a bunch of people, the writer behind that whole angle got laid off, and people were like, "No!" Like, and of course it was a woman, and you're like, "No, the angle I was enjoying."
Of course, because we can't.
Of course,
things
exactly. I know. Go figure. It's like no. But yeah, whatever. What can you do? They're gonna come back.
Yeah, it's still fun. I still like
whether it's safe or not. They're coming back. So
facts. Makes me nervous.
I know, it's really scary. But yeah, so okay, Money in the Bank happened. It was really fun to watch. It was different, really enjoyable. What's next now?
The next pay-per-view? Backlash.
Okay. Well, here we go in the Backlash. What do you think of Samoa Joe on commentary?
Love.
Right? Good stuff. Really, really good. I'm really enjoying Joe on. Oh, sorry. Julio is just really bored right now.
Oh, Julio.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not that bad, actually. Let's see. What else?
Commentary. KO's back.
KO's back. Oh my gosh, this last segment with Nadia and Natty.
When he had the feather.
Oh my god, he put it back on her. He's so good, even when he's not the center of like the situation. Just his like being there was really, really cool. So I enjoy that. So yeah, I'm glad Kevin's back, and I like that. You know, he lets us know on Twitter that, hey, I'm gonna be on Raw tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see you guys. All right, this has been an update. I'm like, cool. Kevin Owens gonna be on Raw tonight. I guess I'll watch.
A+ Twitter is that.
Yeah, he does Twitter very well. He's doing a good job.
Lets us know when he's going to be on. Do I need to watch? Yeah, KO's on.
Hey, KO's on. I'm watching because it's going to be fun. They brought his show back.
Yeah, he didn't have any furniture because Natalya destroyed it last week.
Which she apologized for.
She did. I think she's going through some things. It looks like she's...
You know, it happens.
I don't know where this is going, but it's better than that time she had a farting gimmick, so...
Yeah, I don't know who was writing that stuff, but they failed.
Man.
But, okay, so after Money in the Bank, we had our road to Double or Nothing on the other side of the Mississippi, although they're all in Florida, but still. On the other side of Orlando.
Is Jacksonville souther than Orlando?
Probably, yeah, I think it is actually. Souther. Is it more souther?
Souther.
Yeah, it's more souther.
Not smart. I went to public school.
It's okay, so did I. So the thing going on at Double or Nothing, are you watching and but being the elite and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. So I've been keeping up every now and then. I'll watch an episode. I really loved that one. That was a while ago. Oh gosh. I think it was way before Double or Nothing, but where the Bucks were challenging each other.
Oh my god. Was it the episode where they fought each other?
Yes. That was really good. That was so fun to watch. I was watching a lot at that time. And then I stopped watching after that. I think a couple episodes I missed.
I mean, they did the full Shawn Michaels. They did. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was so funny. It was so good. I was like, oh, bless their hearts.
Have you watched this week's?
Yes, only because you tweeted about it, and I was like, okay, where is this happening? What is happening?
Is he a ghost? I want to know what is going on. But I wish I was filming because my jaw was like.
I love Brandon Cutler. It's like, you idiots, you let him get away. You didn't give him the tip.
I'm like, is he a ghost? So we don't know what we're talking about. Spoiler, BTE.
Spoiler, big time.
Marty's back! Or he made a cameo.
Marty was on BTE. Now, I don't know the situation with his contract and stuff, but I know that he had a lot of money coming in from NWA, right?
Ring of Honor.
Oh, it was Ring of Honor, that's right.
He ran Ring of Honor. He's the head booker.
Oh, it's kind of important there. So, I wonder, I don't know, I wonder what's going on there. That's kind of cool, though. He's the ambassador.
He is.
Right?
He brings
He's going to bring us together.
He's the peacemaker, not the villain.
Right. It's true. He is.
I lost
my heart.
I lost it.
I can't even imagine. Did you scream? You're like, ah!
No, I gasped. I was just like audibly gasped.
Speechless.
I was just hanging out before I went to work, and I lost it.
Dang, that's awesome. I'm so happy he's around. I wonder, well, we'll have to wait till Monday to see if he's in the next episode. Okay, wait. Let's talk about Colt and Kenny, though. And how, ridiculous that whole thing is. Where it's Kenny acts like he can't catch him. Oh, kids how you act with children.
Nothing makes me happier than kooky, crazy Kenny.
Oh, my gosh. And Colt. I guess that's,
they're just
it's really fun. So silly.
I love it. It's what I need.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about not Double or Nothing, but NXT, since we were still in the WWE. But NXT last night was so funny because Guggenheim, right? Guggenheim?
Oh my god, yeah.
Did you see him like just rocking out to the music?
No, it was not. Oh my god.
He was hecka air guitar into like Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte music. And he's like
I love him.
It was pretty funny. He's too far, like
much.
he was far in the corner, but he was going really hard. He was going hard in the paint for that air guitar and air
I love him.
I know. It was really funny. But all right, I'm sorry. We're going all over the place. You go ahead and decide if we should continue to talk about NXT.
I mean, we can. How do you feel about Karrion Kross and Scarlett?
I don't know. I'm still kind of I'm excited for it, I guess. I'm not like I don't have a distaste for them. Like I'm really excited for Scarlett Bordeaux. Like I love her look. She has a really great look. It's like she doesn't have to I don't really have to fine tune anything about her. She's like already made.
Yeah, I really liked her. I saw her a little bit in TNA. And she had that angle with what's his face, the intergender. I really liked that. So
yeah,
I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I think she's a full package already. But it's just like the WWE had like they hoard talent. So it's like, are they really going to use her? Is she just going to be like a manager? Because I mean, you can be an amazing manager like Zelina Gomez. Zelina. Zelina
Vega.
Gomez. I promise you, I've not been drinking. It's just green tea, matcha. But yeah, like she proved that you could be a really great like manager and still have like huge persona. So maybe that's where it'll go. She's just as tiny as her, so
I am obsessed with Zelina Vega.
She's doing a crazy good job. Her stable is just always like, even if it's changing all the time, it's so good.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I really like that they took what's his name though?
Austin Theory
out of it because he didn't fit. He doesn't fit in it.
Yeah.
But putting him with Seth and Buddy, perfect. They're moving the right people in the right places. It looks good and it seems right.
Yes.
Like he's gonna be, like an apprentice. Like they're both his apprentice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that better because I was just like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting for sure, but I'm really liking it. But yeah, like her stable's crazy.
So good.
Yeah, it's really good. So who's in it now? Of course, she has Andrade, but she also has
It's just
those two.
No. Yeah.
Okay, but she had who else before?
No, it was just Austin Theory.
Oh, okay. I thought she had what's his name? Not Angel, because Angel's in it, but
no, they were feuding with Humberto.
Oh, that's right. Okay, he should be in it too, but he's too baby faced, huh?
He is. One day, they probably will. They'll get bored. I did like Seth turned like, because I think he's like Mexican or something. He like rolled his R's. I was like, I see you, Seth. Okay,
I see what you're doing.
I see you showed off. You can roll your R's.
Ooh, we're so
like, and I was like,
Humberto. Get out of here.
You're from Iowa.
Yeah, his last name is like Sanchez or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Cody or Colby.
Colby. I remember
Colby.
Like the cheese.
Colby cheese. I'm waiting for I got a DoorDash. It's about 6 minutes away.
Ooh.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so yeah, fun stuff on NXT.
That was pretty fun, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm still enjoying it. It's cool that they're letting the talent be out there in the audience. It's fun to see like all the faces that are still in development there.
Jessamine Duke was living her best life.
She was wearing a Kevin Owens. Wait, because she was wearing a Kevin Owens shirt?
Yeah, she was, but the whole
right.
She was screaming like.
she's definitely having a good time. I liked that too. That was fun. That was a good time. It is kind of weird. I really which arena do you prefer, the Daily Play or Daily's Place, or I think I like that one because I love how open it is. Like it feels so open, and you get like that breeze in there, and you can see like their hair flowing in the wind.
I like that. Yeah.
Me too. I think I like that, and then they let them utilize the football field and like the whole arena.
I saw a tweet.
They're so lucky.
that Tony Khan was just, you know, it's like a tweet, like, you know, Tony Khan's like, it's cool, guys. My dad's not home. You guys do whatever you want.
I knew exactly where you're. I didn't see that tweet, but I know exactly where you're going. Yeah, it's like, it's cool. My family's cool with it. Like, yeah, let's have a party at my house.
I mean,
like, it's so cool that they get to. I like that they allow them to do that, though, with, like, no problem. I'm sure they're like, are you sure we can do this?
I do. I appreciate the use of face masks and the word of pandemic. Like, it's real, but they're like, okay, we're still going to work.
Yeah. I mean, what's his name? Excalibur does a really great job of, he makes such good points every now and then. Because, you know, Tony Schiavone's great. And who else commentates with them sometimes? It's Tony Schiavone, JR. Occasionally, or?
No, JR is permanent. Taz is on Dark.
That's right. But when you have Excalibur in there, he brings, like, I don't know, a certain element to it where, because I still hear, like, JR and WWE and, you know, and Tony Schiavone as well, because they're part of the narratives and the stories in the back, you know, like Tony Schiavone and Britt Baker, and then him with Cody all the time, too. They're, like, really tight, you know. But then you get Excalibur who comes in and makes sure everybody remembers, like, yeah, we're going through something right now, or like when someone can't be there, he explains it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they're
even the thing with Hana, you know, he did a really great job of explaining that too. So I really like that they have Excalibur there, and he's just like he's kind of a straight guy a lot of the times, where like JR is making fun of something, or is like, how do you say that again? You know, like Excalibur's got it.
It's good. Excalibur.
Tope suicide. JR's like, Tope, right? Is that it? Yeah. Okay, come on. Say it. You got it, JR. You got it. That was correct.
JR's like The Simpsons. They're like, say the line.
Yeah. But yeah, I like what they're doing. I mean, that's what they had been doing, I guess. Oh, my butterfish is almost here. I'll let you know when I gotta go get it.
Okay.
But things. Yeah, it's just fun that and then everybody's out there, and I like how they have like the heels on one side and the faces on the other side. Is that? Wait, go ahead. You go first.
I was gonna say I love Billy Gunn and his son.
Okay, it is Billy Gunn's son. It took me forever to realize that was his son. I was like, that guy looks a lot like Billy Gunn.
Yeah, they're called Gunn.
They're so. I love. He's always wearing. He cut his robe. That's the only reason I noticed. I was like, who is that guy who's always wearing her robes? Because she like hands them off to the side.
Yeah.
And then he wears it for like the whole match. And it's like, who is that? He looks a lot like Billy Gunn, but I don't know if it's him. Oh, time out. I'm going to go get my food real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Cool. I like Joey Janela's cell of Chris Statlander's boop. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was so good. Just like booping everybody, and he went, perfect. That's the content I need in my life.
I love it. It's so fun. And Big Swole outside.
Oh my God. Big Swole is so funny.
Big Swole.
She did such a great job as an audience member. There's a part where like there's a fight. I don't remember whose match it was, but it like the left side of the ring. She was gonna throw down, and somebody like you just see her get yanked back. Like
I think Sunny picked her up. She was gonna throw down with Lance Archer, and that's
it was so funny. Like you just see her little body disappear. Like oh, I'm sorry, kidding. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Just hitting go.
You got too excited.
Oops, sorry, go. Don't report me. It was an accident.
I will cut this out of the video.
Right. I'm gonna hold this because she's gonna try to get it. Well, she can't really open it, so
she doesn't have.
It's safe. She doesn't have thumbs. She'll try to like.
She'll try. She'll like.
She can't get to it. But yeah, Big Swole at Double or Nothing, right? Yeah, that was great. That was really funny. She's hilarious. I like that whole crew though. She rolls with her Pineapple Pete. Good stuff. The Stampede. Okay, let's just go to the Stampede. Okay. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, what? What is that even going to be anyway? What is that going to be? What did you think was going to happen? Did you suspect that there would be a horse involved?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I did not.
That was a beautiful horse.
good horse. See, and this horse wasn't scared because there was no crowd, so I was fine with this one. This one just be a horsey.
Came in galloping. There's some really good moments in that Stampede match, but the whole Matt Hardy, like, what do you think of Matt Hardy being a part of all that?
I like it. I don't mind. As his character now, he's just bipolar. He has several personalities. Is he mad?
Yeah. It's kind of cool to see him like switch into those characters and really be like Matt Hardy from like a Hardy Boy, and then see him be like Broken Matt. Like, he switches it so.
Like, he did all.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I really didn't give him enough because I was like, oh, Matt should just not be doing this anymore. But then, like, I saw him do those things, and I was like, this is his Broken Matt Hardy is just so ridiculous. Like, it's hard to take it seriously. But when I see like the character is basically him switching into this person who's a part of like his personalities.
Speaking
it's hilarious.
Okay, we have to go back when Vanguard 1 was murdered.
Oh, and then they had a funeral for him.
They did. But the way he was devastated, like it was a child.
I know. Well, it's so funny because I guess in Being the Elite, spoiler alert, this last one from Monday, they have the whole like service for a Vanguard 1. But I like that he has like all their other members of the family that are like drones.
Yes.
The Vanguard 1 was just one of them. But Kaz just couldn't like keep his cool.
I loved it. And
it's really good. So ridiculous. Did he say that he only believes in the Lord or something? Like, that is so silly. It was a good episode.
He was
Cody's like, just go along with it. So, oh my gosh. Okay, there's this one scene too when they first ran over Sammy with the golf cart, where the first time they ran him over, where he like looks at or he just shouts it out loud, like Matt Hardy, like, this needs to be documented. And it's like, yeah, we know. It's being documented. Oh my god. There's just so many good moments like that. They're hilarious.
I wasn't expecting any of that. I wasn't expecting a horse, the golf cart, the second.
No. The second, and then like a chase scene that's so silly.
Sammy just kept running. They're like, okay, we just need you to run for, like 40 minutes or whatever. And he's like, okay.
Like, all right. He can do it. He's young. He's just a kid. He's got the legs for it. He's got the lungs.
Right.
I know. Just tired thinking about it.
He is corona free because his breathing is excellent.
Okay, well, speaking, like, now that you brought it up, I'm curious because I didn't really look into it, and I don't really know for sure, but does AEW, do you think that they're testing like all their wrestlers?
They fully say they test their wrestlers on their show.
Oh, okay. I never picked that up, so I never knew.
I forgot what episode. Maybe it was last week, or they're like, yeah, we tested all our athletes and they're all okay.
That's cool. I'm glad that. Well, I hope it's true too. I don't know why they would lie. Well, I mean, I don't think the Bucks would take that very lightly. Like their dad and their mom.
I don't think he would.
Yeah, that's true. That too. And I mean, if they can afford to get everyone tested, I'm sure they would. I mean,
yeah, they're rich.
They're rich.
Tony's rich. Hey, Tony,
they're rich.
My test.
Okay, can you throw down a test for me, please? Well, I'm sure I don't know, my insurance might not cover it. But so what about the WWE? Is it true that they don't test her, or they just kind of ask them to test themselves?
Don't say anything. They just don't talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure they must. I mean, if I'm a wrestler, I probably would want to find a way to get it done. Yeah. But they're not insured, and they're considered free agents technically, right?
They have to buy their
own. Not free agents, they're like independent contractors. Yeah, that's interesting.
They have. I mean, they buy their own.
Well, anyway. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, Double or Nothing was fun.
That
the women's
ladder match.
Oh shoot, that was really good. Yeah, fun time.
I used to feel that Brian Cage.
Oh, I'm excited. I like Brian Cage.
He's fine.
He's, I guess apparently not that big, but he just like he's yoked up, so he looks big.
Yeah, we saw him at
I'm excited for him. Yeah. He's like a tiny little Hulk walking around.
Yeah. He's
but
like super tall, average height, but
he's definitely stoked to be there though. And you know who else is stoked to be there? The Revival.
Oh, FTR.
Whoa. I heard they tried to change their name, and then somebody already had that name, so they're like, okay, we're not that name, we're actually this name. I don't know, it's so stupid. But it figured that they would
FTR now.
They would get themselves in that kind of dumb trouble because they don't look like the smartest guys. But I mean, it looks like they're living their like childhood dream because they're hanging out with like Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Oh my God, that's like their dream picture. I'm sure that they've always wanted because that's like who they model themselves after. Like
you pulled up in that old truck last night.
Oh my God, they're insufferable. I don't like them, but I'm happy for them.
You know? Yeah, I did go wow. Like I was like, oh, I was surprised to see them.
We knew it was gonna happen. It had to happen.
But like that happening last night, I was like, oh, good for them.
It's just how do you? I guess, go make your money, but I mean, I'd be so pissed if like part of the whole like segment of time, like for the being the elite was fuck the Revival. Like they hated them so much.
Yeah.
And now they're a part of that team. It's like, hey guys, no hard feelings, right? No hard feelings. No, we just want to make some money. All right, cool. Let's make some money.
They'll turn around. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I'm not fond of them, but I'm happy for them.
Yeah, same.
Made sense, Yeah,
that's fine.
It made sense for them to eventually go there.
Yeah.
I mean, the AEW would have been done to let them get away. I think it did.
Oh yeah. After all, yeah. You have a built-in story.
It's already there. It's made. Like it's effortless. Now you just let them go.
Go.
I just, they so annoy me in like the whole tough guy sense. Like,
at least we won't have to hear that theme song anymore.
Go hard all day, all night. That stupid song, please, no. But okay, so circle around to people who are stoked to be there. Brian Cage, yeah. I mean, he was at a barbecue and he was like, wow, I've only been here a day and this is like, we're like family. Yeah, part of it. I think it's great. I'm happy for him.
I like him with Taz.
I know. And then Taz did his classic line too. Survive if he lets you. Woo! I was like, dang! Ooh, we're really here. It's happening.
But also, like,
I don't think Taz would lightly give that sort of blessing. Yeah. He's still like an old school dude who's like kind of have to earn it. So he must really feel like they could really do something with it, It's not going to get wasted.
No.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's good. I'm excited. I mean, I think we got to see him wrestle at Hoodslum. He was impressive. Like it was like a battle royale or something. And he was just tossing people around. That was crazy. But it was kind of scary too because he's just really strong. It was like, that dude's scary.
Oh yeah, well, I told you my first indie show I ever went to / filmed was his before he went to WWE the first time.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so it was his like last. He's like saying goodbye to the indies.
Yeah.
And he was so he wasn't as jacked as he is now, but he was like super jacked. And I was like,
they never are.
And then they gave him a Wolverine gimmick.
Look at you.
So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, I guess it works, except it's too yoked. He's too yoked to be Wolverine. But I'm happy for him. What else? What else is new? What else is new in AEW?
You know what I really like?
I don't know.
That you don't care about? I like Kip Sabian hanging out with Jimmy Havoc. I like the Super Bad Death Squad. Love it.
Okay. No, I have to agree with you. It's growing on me. I like the Super Bad Death Squad too. It's pretty good. They're pretty funny. I love that Kip came out in like crutches to support Penelope.
Yes, it was killing me.
I love how Taz is just hyping up Penelope like that's one tough broad. She's from Philly. She's tough. She's a tough broad. She is. She really is.
She is. I love it. I love them so much.
Yeah, they're a good squad. And then I like it's these two bad, with I'm a bad boy and she's a bad girl. But then you got like this morose sort of goth dude who comes in with them, and he's their cool goth friend.
Yeah.
He likes to beat people up, and
it's me hanging.
It's kind of crazy. It's good. There's a lot of they have a lot of really good like all the people who are coupled with each other have really good chemistry.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah,
it's so fun. I loved him. I loved Jimmy helping in the ladder match.
Yeah, that was good too.
So
it's just a good time. I like Jurassic Express is like back together and they're having fun again, and the tail was a metaphor.
Oh man, that was a ride we went on.
That was a ride. How do you feel? Okay, let's go back to being the elite. How do you feel about because this is what I do. I fast forward through it because it's not really fun for me to watch. But the what are they called? The two young boys from New York, Private Party. Like, I love them. I think they're great, but their segments on Being the Elite are a little too extra for me.
Oh, I'm all about extra, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, this. Okay, I love that. They got a platform to push their friends and stuff like that, and that's awesome. But they lose me. Like, I stop paying attention. I'm like, I'm not interested in the story that they're telling, which sucks because I really like them, but I don't know.
It's a trip. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, they have to do what they can with where they are, I guess, so.
I like them calling Hangman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Hangman. Oh, Hangman.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Hangman and Kenny having some liquor and milk at the bar. Milk, Kenny. It's just some OJ or something. No, milk is wholesome. Was it whole milk? Ew.
No.
Ew. Figures.
Good. Not good, Kenny.
not liking it.
That was gross.
But it was funny. It was a nice scene. It was wholesome content.
Oh gosh, what else? Okay, your girl Chris Statlander. Let's talk about Penelope. How'd you feel about that match?
Okay, I love Chris Statlander, and I feel like it's kind of like I got lucky to be like I saw that one match at Uncharted Territory where was it? No, it was a GCW match. What was it? It was her against Dixon, and it was last summer, and it was just, oh my gosh, so good. And I was like, I'm a fan, instant fan. And it's like kind of going around now, and people are like, it sucks to see people going, man, she's been that good, and why y'all been sleeping on her? But it's like it has to happen that way. Like, people got to emerge, like, and what she, like, her talent is gonna show it, and that's what's happening. It's really cool to see people like recognizing her, not because of some video that circulated, but because like her presence on the show is, like, her talent is just, it's there. It's hard to deny it. It's just undeniable.
Yeah, I remember.
But with that being said, like, if she's amongst some of like the top women, because Penelope's insane. She's like great.
So good.
Like, the talent they have is crazy good. So it's kind of like Stone Cold and The Rock and stuff, where like you have to stand out somehow, And so like I think it's great. They're gonna be like so competitive, like athletically speaking. You got to stand out.
That match was fun. I really liked it. I
like me too.
Out Kip and Penelope.
Yeah, it was really a good match. Like, especially for being on Double or Nothing. Like, wow, that's crazy. What was like the second or third match?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and because Penelope wasn't even supposed to be in the match. It was supposed to be Britt.
Yeah, but Britt got hurt. Ugh. But she's still working. That was a really good segment this last Dynamite.
There is the role model.
Oh my God, she's even bringing Aubrey Edwards into this.
Rude.
A coincidence? I think not. I thought it was really good.
We talked a lot about Britt being like,
she's coming into her own.
Really,
like, she's really, she's like, the shoes are starting to fit now, you know.
Crazy how she just grew.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy for her.
Because at first we're like, this is awkward, and
it was more like, well, I have to accept that this is going to be a star that they really want to push because she's got a great look. She's like a dentist, and they got something to do with it. Like, she's good for like visuals, you know. And I was like, well, that's so is Penelope. Penelope's a great wrestler too, but I think you're kind of seeing Britt also come into her own on the mic, like with like charisma.
Yeah,
and her skills in the ring are getting better too. Like, she seems like even a safer wrestler than like what's her name, the past champ,
Nyla.
Because I guess Nyla, but it's kind of hard when you're a bigger wrestler to be so much bigger than everyone, you know. Like, it's gonna be hard. Like, her and Nia have the same problem where like they have to be super careful, and like, how do you do that and not look weak, you know?
And that's why people get on Nia. Oh, you're unsafe. Well, yeah, she's throwing people. She doesn't know.
Like, it's not fair. They don't have their own weight class, you know?
Of course, Kyrie's little. You know, she's gonna fly around without look.
Yeah. It's different when it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to see Britt coming into her own like that.
I really like it. I really think it's funny. And I was like brief, like, oh, role model, that's like Bailey, but they're completely different, and I really like that.
But it's weird because it was not something I thought about very often, like of how many women are actually on the show during a show, and like listening to Tights and Fights a lot, and like they'll always go to Lindsay Kelk about like, tell us about the women's division. How many matches are there? There was 2 matches.
1 match or whatever. Oh,
yeah, but she sees like it's kind of mocking it, but also seeing the bright side of it too, because, you know, if you're only going to get one segment throughout the whole show, you got to make it count. And that's what like Trish and Lita would try to do in the past. So it's kind of the same struggle, but it was nice that there was a couple of matches, at least for Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they could definitely cancel some of the men's matches on Dynamite and put like women, but
yeah. Could have done without Dustin and what's his face, Sean Spears. They could have done without that on Double or Nothing.
Yeah, like that's stuff that could go on Dark, you know? That's stuff that could go on Dark, and like put Chris and Britt, or well, not Britt now, but they got Big Swole, who's like a great talker, Chris Statlander, who's just a really good wrestler. You got Penelope, who's a great wrestler. You could be just having these random matches that really don't have to be like story driven.
Yeah, because you don't have a lot, obviously, because a lot of your girls are international. You don't have B or, you know, Riho. They're all gone, you know.
What was the Portuguese one? I really liked her. I forgot her name. But I haven't seen her in so long.
Yeah,
and she's a good wrestler. Yeah. What was it?
Shanna.
Yeah. She's a really, really good wrestler. And she's fun to watch too. Although they've been bringing the mean girl, I forgot her name too, but she was in there. She's was and like that was fun to watch too.
That's a cute gimmick. I like that.
Yeah. But again, it's kind of like you can take out that one match and put this one in instead, and it'll be fun to watch.
I think, and I'm hoping
the other one's not that fun.
I think we're okay on their women's matches. I'm hoping.
I think so too.
I think they're like, oh, okay, we figured out how to add this. I think.
Yeah, I hope. I hope so. We'll see. Let's not hold our breath on it, but it looks promising.
We have a women's champion.
I know. What's gonna happen to Nia?
Doesn't help the name. Doesn't help.
Nyla. What's gonna happen with Nyla though? Is she gonna try to come back and be like, I want to pack?
She has to, because like I feel like her title reign kind of got messed up because she wasn't able to do anything because she had to be, you know.
Yeah, because she was coming in looking mean and just her heel work was great.
Yeah, and she couldn't work for a couple like months. She couldn't, you know, you didn't have your women's champion on because she was in quarantine. And then you come back, you put her on a couple weeks, and then she loses the title. So,
yeah. I mean, I like that they put it on Sheeta though. Like, she's very deserving of it. She's fun to watch, like, and she never has a boring match, so at least that. And then the talent that they have, they're just, no matter what, the women's division is going to be really great.
Yeah. And then they have girls that they don't use. Like, I mean, Allie's just hanging out there.
Well, she was flirting with what's his face.
QT, yeah.
I don't know what that's all about, but I love that. Like, Brandy's like, pay attention.
Pulling him like Cody was talking.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, here we go. I mean, that should be interesting. Who else? Well, they're not really putting Swole in matches either.
No, but I need Swole in my life.
I need Big Swole in my life. She's hilarious.
So good.
And who else?
Her and Lance Archer. Give me that feud.
Intergender. Oh my god. She would kill him.
I know.
She's like half his size.
Wouldn't it be so good?
Oh, it would be great. It'd be great. She's like a little mean puppy. She's wanting to go off that giant Great Dane.
Oh man. I love it.
Murder hawk. She's like a little chicken hawk. I'm not a chicken hawk.
Oh man.
What else? I guess that's the last thing that happened. But I watched.
Oh, Moxley retained.
Oh yeah. Wait, against
Brody Lee.
Who?
Brody, the Exalted one.
Oh yes. How could we forget? What did you think of that match?
It was good.
I mean, I like Brody Lee, but I also feel like he needs some help with maybe gear and like just overall look.
I think so. I think if you're going cult leader, if you're trying to be some sort of, I think it needs to be more polished because he wears suits.
Yeah.
His gear is kind of like.
I agree. Yeah, and even the suits are not really well tailored to him. Like, you know, MJF and what's his name look really sharp, and like that's kind of what he needs to be. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They definitely need to rework his gear for a little bit, though. But otherwise, I think I'm happy for him, as I think he's a good wrestler too, and
it's really good.
An overall nice guy who deserves who's getting what he should have had in WWE, basically.
That spot on the ramp when they went through the steps though was crazy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That looked so painful. That sounded gnarly.
Some big dudes. Jesus.
Big dude, like the fact that Moxley was back on Dynamite just talking, and not sounding like labored, was impressive enough. But I guess it was nice to see him get beat up that badly this time, whereas last time we saw him put Kenny through the chips, so
true,
or through off of the chips.
Yes.
So it's come up and it's balanced now.
So now we must talk about, dare I say, the greatest match of all time, Stadium Stampede.
Yes. You know what? Okay, wait, compare it to WrestleMania. Because this is, Double or Nothing is kind of like it's a miniature WrestleMania.
I think it's their SummerSlam, a Survivor Series.
Yeah. All Out. They don't really have a WrestleMania.
All Out is their
Oh, right. That's right. All Out is their WrestleMania. So, with that being said, I guess it's not really fair to compare them, but it was like super creative, and it was really entertaining and like fun, and there's like never a dull moment. And everyone participating was like so full of personality. Like they're all fun to watch just individually. So it's like having them all in one giant match is crazy. Except for Jack Swagger, or not Jack Swagger, but he's like the weakest link, I guess, in the group.
He is. But
other than that,
fight.
Huh?
Of course, he had a bar fight with Hangman.
Of course he did. It was a given. It had to happen. But they're kind of like, I feel like even though he's huge, they're like equally matched in a weird way.
Yeah, but they
except like Hangman has way more charisma.
Hangman, and as an ally.
Hangman! He is! He really is.
Can't say the same for Hager. Anyways.
Nope. Anyway.
But he put him against the bar. He dragged him. He did that.
It's like a dream come true. I've always wanted to do this. I wonder if they practiced it before.
They're like, okay, so let's do this. We have this bar. I'm gonna just go. And Hangman's like, yes.
Awesome. Let's do it.
And then the bottles, they just kept breaking the bottles.
Oh man, there's a lot of work that went into that. Like the prep work had to be crazy.
And Santana and Ortiz tried to murder Matt Hardy.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of attempted murder in that match, actually.
I love when he's like, I can't swim.
So I'm gonna attempt to murder you, but it's like a 3-foot pool.
He's all scared getting in.
Silly. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
It's good times. Yeah, they did a really good job. It was fun. I like the entrances too. Yes! Oh my gosh. So like the football, and then like of course Inner Circle comes out in like football uniforms. They're like all bad. But like when the Bucks came out, I think they used too much smoke. Because they seemed to have gotten lost in it.
Oh my god, yes. It was weird.
It was really like not well coordinated. Because they're like, whoa. That was fun though. I mean, it's gonna happen.
That's so good. There were cheerleaders. I liked it. I like cheerleaders and masks.
I know, me too. Yeah, gotta be safe.
You have to be safe. Respect. It was so good. I liked when Jericho put the orange cone on his head and was just like
he's really enjoying doing that. That's like become a part of like anytime they're outside of the ring or the arena, he has to put a cone on his head. This is like the second or third time he's done that, so
it killed me.
Yeah, it's sort of something he likes to do now. I love that they're having so much fun doing it. Like you could tell they're having like such a good time.
Like you can do whatever you want on this football field.
Whatever you want, just don't hurt each other. That's it. Well, hurt each other, but not like severely.
Nobody in the hospital.
Yeah, let's not hospitalize anybody.
Let's pretend to be somebody.
So what was your favorite match from Double or Nothing?
Stadium Stampede.
Yeah.
It made me so happy, and I think we all needed to be that happy.
Yeah. Were you like laughing out loud?
Yeah, I like my mom came in, she goes, who are you talking to? I was like, oh, I'm just watching the
That's how much fun it was.
I was just hysterically laughing. Like
that's awesome. I'm glad because we definitely needed some levity for sure. It's been tough. Just the quarantine and everything else on top of it has made it really hard for people.
Last week was rough.
Yeah. Last week, was that just last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really rough. That was really, really rough. But I'm glad that we had something like that to kind of make us laugh that hard.
Yeah. Even if without that match, that was still a really good show.
I would say so, yeah. If they still had to keep it within the arena, like within the ring, I guess. Speaking of like a weird ring, I guess to transition into something else. Did you watch NXT?
Yes.
Okay, and then that cage match with.
Oh yeah, Thatcher and.
Yeah. Okay. Was Thatcher's teeth already messed up, or like? Because I think his teeth were already kind of like broken.
I thought so. I didn't know. I
thought so too. Because. Yeah, and then like, he punted his face, and then like all of a sudden it's like, and I'm like, at first I was like, oh shit, but then I was like, wait a minute, this might just be a spot because his teeth were broken. If I remember correctly, like he already had broken teeth.
No, I don't know.
I don't know either, but that was kind of scary.
I walked away, and then I came back, and he's like spitting out his teeth, and I was like, oh.
He's like handing him over to the ref, like baby.
But how good
money right
there was a crowd because they got to see such for Kurt.
Yeah, that's
Could you imagine without a crowd?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, Shotzi coming out in her little tank. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love it.
Her promo
last week, she did like, oh my god, her promo last week. Okay, but like when she was like a coffin drop, but it turned into like,
yes.
I was so scared, and I think all the wrestlers were scared too. It got quiet.
It did.
it got super quiet because she was okay. I know. It's like, no, Shotzi, don't do it. But I guess after that, there was a lot of wrestlers online who were like, catch your peers, catch them. And, right. Like, and she's huge. What's her name again? Gonzalez?
Reina?
Yeah, she's a massive woman. Like,
big,
but Dakota's a tiny person.
Dakota's small. She fit in the tank perfectly too.
Yeah.
But that was vandalism. That was vandalism. That was rude.
That was rude. I mean, it's a hard one for me to pick because, like, I love Dakota, but that's Shotzi.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fun. That was a fun match, though.
It was fun.
Yeah. Oh, and then wait, what's her name in like the vignette for Mia Yim and
with the flashlights?
Yeah. That was really good. That was really good. And then Candace got mad at her and was like, hey, what's the deal? Why are you participating? I really like all the mingling of like storylines and everybody's kind of crossing over and overlapping each other.
It makes it like, I want to be real. Like, of course, you're not just going to be in your lane. You're going to be like, oh, so-and-so's, you know.
Yeah.
So good.
It was good. It was a good, I mean, it was an okay NXT.
Good. Wasn't the best. Not the
worst. Better Dynamite than NXT, I would say.
How do you feel about Mike Tyson?
Oh, I forgot all about that. Okay, he's just like so happy to be there.
He was.
Right? Because that's how he was when he appeared in WWE. He's just stoked to be there because he is a fan. Like, he is a fan of wrestling.
I like that there's a callback though. He's like, what you did to me on a Monday night.
Exact date. Almost the exact time. He's never gonna forget in 2010.
Yes.
Mike Tyson's like, what? I'm just here to have a good time. I just came to present this title. Right. Beef, bro. I'm just trying to have a good time. He's like Jericho's being a total buzzkill.
Jericho's hero is Mark Anthony.
Figures. Oh, that picture. Oh, Santana. He's too much. Wait, was it Santana?
No,
yeah, Santana. Oh, Sammy. Wait, no. Who was giving out the gift?
They each gave a gift.
Oh, they all each gave a gift. Okay, got it. That made sense.
And I didn't know Jake Hager could write, let alone know what a poem was. I don't believe he wrote that. I truly don't believe
somebody else wrote that.
I'm upset because that was the most entertaining I've ever found him.
He's finally like mingling in pretty well with them. He's finding his space because he really does kind of stick out like a sore thumb in that group a little bit. Like he's really just the muscle, which is fine, but like he doesn't really fit, you know?
Yeah, because they're all over the top.
Yeah, and he's just like. But I mean, it works. I think I'm warming up to him being in there because they're just supposed to be douchey anyway, and like he's just naturally douchey, so it makes sense.
Sammy the Vix.
Somebody drank their bubbly though.
It was like, guys, remember they all had the bubbly.
Oh yeah, they got into the bubbly and the cheese platter.
I do.
So
see, that's
mad.
Why I him too. I would be mad if somebody took my cheese platter and my bubbly. Having had the bubbly.
Swear, yeah. Yeah, that's right. We're throwing hands. You mess up my cheese platter. And my bubbly. That bubbly is actually really tasty.
Yeah, some more.
We need to get it again.
We should. When this is over.
Yeah, let's get some more, and then when we actually can record together, we'll pop one open.
I promise not to like pop an eye out this time.
Yeah, I almost died. That was really fun though. So what do we have to look forward to now?
The next pay-per-view is Backlash.
Okay.
With that tagline that Edge and Randy Orton will be the greatest match of all.
I really hate that they're doing that because that match was okay, but it's just like why are you doing this? Like I've just never been an Edge fan.
Throw some hands. But even if they did have the greatest match of all time, calling it that is just setting it up for failure.
Yeah, that's a real Kanye West move right there.
It really is. You can't just go in saying this is the greatest. No, That's not how that works.
No.
And because everyone has an opinion. No, you're stupid.
Is it the main event? That way I can just stop watching.
Perhaps it will be.
I hope it is, because I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just not, because I don't even want to know if it's gonna be the greatest. I'll just wait, and if people are like, "Yo, this is truly the greatest," I might watch it, but I'm just not interested.
Yeah.
Sucks. I mean, I know, like, I feel bad. I just was never a fan. And him coming back, I'm really happy for him, because he's obviously a great guy. He's funny and smart and all these great things. But I just never, I don't know, maybe he was just too good of a heel when him and Lita were like,
you were
rated R.
You were mad about that, probably.
I was mad about that. I was mad, and I did not like it.
Oh.
Because he got off scot-free. Like, he made a whole gimmick out of it, and like people were being like trashing Lita.
It's true. It's true.
She got through it, but still, that must have been hard for her to go through that.
T-shirt that said sex and violence. Okay, I understand. True. True.
But yeah, so I mean, maybe that's why I was never a fan, because I liked it when he was with Christian. Like, they were great together. But after the rated R thing, I was like, boo.
Weirdly enough, that's what made me not like Matt Hardy.
Really? Well, he was being a real like he was like victimizing himself really hard.
Like, you aired out
chill, dude.
Laundry did not make any, like, now you're making me be like, well, of course she cheated on you, because you're you. That's what. So that was a mess.
There's definitely the two sides to that. And then, like, Lita's in the middle of it, like, she made a mistake, but then he capitalized off of her villainy, and like he made her a villain, and it was just like, ugh, I don't like it.
That was a mess. What a time to be alive.
Right? And now look at us quarantined like weenies. Are we all any better for it? No. That's all right. Anyway, so I guess we could watch Backlash, and maybe it will be the greatest match of all time ever in history of all time.
But you know what keeps playing in my head? Mike and Maria's theme song. The greatest love.
Oh, the greatest love. Yeah, that was good too. What are they up to?
They got fired.
Yeah, but like, are they doing
a podcast?
Oh, that's cute.
They have a podcast. They're raising their babies.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be fine.
I hope they're okay.
What else is going on in the world? Too much. Anything you can think of?
What else is going on?
Yeah.
SmackDown's cool.
I haven't watched it yet.
I watched it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't in the mood to watch SmackDown for a while.
Yeah.
So I got around to watching it.
Okay.
I think it was a fun run,
I'll give it a watch. I haven't watched SmackDown in a while either.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Fine. Weird.
Yeah. It is what it is, I guess, for now. We'll have to just wait a while.
Maybe
that's all right. Time flies really fast. Like, a year is gonna go by, just especially now that people are like, fuck it, let's just open. A year is gonna fly.
Be safe. Put your mask on, people.
Put your mask on, wash your hands, keep your distance.
Social distance.
Are you guys, I mean, just to kind of get out of wrestling for 1 second, are you guys open at your establishment?
I've been open this entire.
But like, is it straight up, or is like so many people in at a time?
Technically, we have a limit of how many we're supposed to have, which we never exceed. It's like 30 people.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So
that's good. That's good. I'm glad.
It's not as bad as it was before.
Yeah.
But wear your masks.
Wear your mask.
Stay with people. Stay social. Don't get too close.
Take hand sanitizer with you.
I'm protected. I haven't
really had that problem yet, so You got a plastic barrier. We're supposed to be getting those soon, so hopefully that'll happen over the weekend.
Nice. Yeah, I'm all blocked.
Don't touch me.
Curbside. And personally, when I go shopping, I try to do curbside pickup. So.
Oh, that's good. All right. Cool.
If I have to.
Anything else, y'all?
I don't know. I think that's it.
That's it?
I think maybe we should begin this on a sadder note.
Yeah, I could end it that way. I mean, we're gonna definitely record again now that we have like a better means of doing it.
Oh yeah, but I think we need to talk about.
I think so too. So
we're really avoiding this.
I know it's like the elephant in the room, but it's such a sad elephant in the room.
Really, it's hard.
It really is.
Talk about it. I just get really.
Because we've been fans of Terrace House for a while.
Yeah.
Like since it started playing on Netflix. Yeah. Thank you, Ryan, for introducing me to it. I mean, I was addicted. I'm gonna put more episodes, and I mean, I can definitely see where like it could lead to what it did. Because it is hard, like I don't know the culture. Like I thought it gave us a really good glimpse into the culture a little bit, like Japanese culture, at least like young, hip,
right?
Student and young working people culture, dating and stuff like that. So it's like the real world, but like their priorities are so much different than ours, and it can be really, really hard on each other.
Yeah, they're very it's you have to have your goal. You have to have a perfection. This is really hard to attain for them, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah. Because they have like an idol culture, and do you remember that one season where they had that young idol girl? She was really cute, and then they had an older like chef dude there, and like they were having a secret love affair off camera.
Oh,
and then like it came to light, like they got outed because someone was like, "We saw you making out in the hallway, and we know you guys have been hooking up." Yeah, and so like. And I'm sure that had to be really hard for her because she was going to be harshly judged, like in the forums and stuff. And they go and read that stuff. But it was so scandalous, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're so scandalous. But I mean, I just remember that because she was like 18. She was just a kid, like out of high school, and she had won a competition to be an idol.
Yeah, idols are. That's rough.
I don't know. It's just kind of like foreign to us because what idols are here, like pop stars, I guess. Right. Except like idols are actually just like these model kids who go and wave to people at a place. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's a different culture. It's
not like Ariana Grande or something where they're
yeah.
I love you, but like I think if they forgave, mistakes. Like if somebody makes a mistake and you're a famous or an idol, it's okay. Well, why did that happen? Let's not tear you down, or you're not canceled because you're making a mistake.
Right.
Or even like in wrestling with like Rhea Ripley made a mistake.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you've apologized. Now we're gonna, if you do it again, obviously, if you don't learn, then you're trash.
Right. But... Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's all part of it, learning from it. But it must be hard to be on that show. And then they go and sometimes they watch them together, the episodes.
That's crazy to me that they could watch it.
I know. I don't think I would be able to do that because I would cringe so hard, especially because your actions and what you've been doing. And then to see it, and then somebody you've been living with that you've been talking about them sees it, like that's just so crazy to me.
But yeah, it's rough, and it's rough that because she expressed herself like a real version of herself, or there was a moment of like weakness or whatever they want to interpret.
Right.
Took that as, oh, you're a trash person, or you deserve all this.
Yeah.
And I think sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, because we watched it when we heard that she was going to be on it. We were like stoked, like Hana Kimura is going to be on it. I was like, wow, this is great for Stardom because like Stardom wants to be like the women's NJPW, which I guess they kind of are, but
yeah,
it was huge for them.
Yeah, And we were so excited because I was like, I've been joking. I was like, oh my God, I had just mentioned, like, it'd be so cute if there was a wrestler out there.
It just made sense.
Yeah.
But I guess you really get a good glimpse into, like, the way they're viewed. I don't know. It's so different. Like, hearing them talk about it, even like that Vice thing about the wrestlers. Like, what's her name? Their ace. Gosh, I'm so bad with names, but
is it Mayu?
Mayu. Mayu, like, had a whole incident that happened to her, and she had to leave the town she grew up in because of it.
Yeah.
You know, like, her story is really sad. It's not like, oh, I had a dream of becoming a wrestler and I became a wrestler. It's like, it's really sad.
Yeah.
And even Jungle Kiona too, like, just hearing them talk about, like, the kind of isolation they feel.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just a cultural thing. And to me, I don't know. I don't know if our wrestlers feel that way. There's the community is too tight, I think, for them to feel that way.
I think it's because they think, like, in Japan, like, oh, lesser of you because you're like an athlete, you're strong. Like, they think that it's going against their culture. I guess that's what I feel like they interpret that as. Like, it's you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. It's like they're viewed as, they're like turning on their femininity and stuff. Because I remember seeing documentaries or just kind of discussions about how, like, women are viewed there and how you have to be super feminine, and, you know, I don't know, but how, like, it's kind of changing because, like, young women are, like, not interested in starting families and being in relationships and stuff like that. And so Japan is legitimately worried about their future because they're like, nobody wants to have kids anymore here. You know, they want, like, virtual wives and husbands.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a very real thing. And yeah, it's just sad to kind of, I mean, if you've seen those documentaries, you do know that, you know, it's kind of a hard life for them already as it is. It makes me wonder, though, about, like, Akira Hokuto and, like, Bull Nakano and, like, Aja Kong and, like, how they had to deal with things. I think it's a little bit different.
Yeah, because you think now, like, would be more accepted.
Yeah, you would think.
Like, even back, I'm sure it was crazier back then, like, way harder.
Yeah, because you look, like, Bull Nakano's look alone, and even, like, Akira's look too, they look so scary. And like you do not fuck with them at all, you know, like, they come to the ring, like, hard as fuck. So
I will lay down.
But they seem like wonderful people now. Like, they're having, like, a great life, like, in retirement. So it's just sad that we're not gonna, I guess that
one
episode not gonna get to know that.
Yeah, there's an episode where she's talking to her wrestler friends, and they're just like, it's so hard to find a date, you know, we want, you know, we are still feminine. It's just like, whoops. Like, it's just they're just normal people, and they don't understand that that's their job to be.
Yeah, and I mean, when you think about, like, how much wrestlers spend on their gear, especially if no one else is buying it for them, they're buying it, you know. It's like, that's tough.
And that was what her Tokyo Dome gear too.
Yeah.
And I just think they didn't understand, like, they didn't realize also how big of an, like, thing that was for her. Or
yeah. I guess nobody really bothered to kind of ask why she would be so upset about that, you know. Especially because she's never really been like that before. She's always been, you just see her sad because she wanted to be loved.
She just wanted a boy to like her.
I know. And then when, like, the comedian was giving her attention, I was like, yay. Girl. I don't know. It's just really sad.
A comedian from Arizona.
But she liked him. I mean, it wasn't gonna work.
We've all been there.
Well, it was really,
but honestly, like, I think she was so humble about, like, not really talking about wrestling and being like, I'm huge, I'm a big deal, you know. Like, oh, I'm just gonna wrestle.
You're right. She could have been like the basketball player, because he had, like, pictures of himself and was, like, giving shirts of himself to the roommate. Right. And she was not even doing that. she was, I think her purpose there, like, even though she said it was to make wrestling popular, was really for herself to, like, put herself out there.
Yeah.
Not to promote herself as a wrestler, because she really didn't even do that. You know, she would just come home and go to practice, and
yeah, they'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna work for a couple days or whatever, and then it was very minimal that you saw wrestling.
Yeah, exactly, which was kind of a disappointment, because I thought
I was like, oh, I came for the stardom.
I know, what the heck. But I guess the show is officially canceled now.
Yeah.
But because I believe she was not the only person to have, like, you know.
Yeah, they were all saying that we're saying stuff, and
yeah. She wasn't the only, like, past, or there was like a past like cast member who had gone through, I guess, a similar situation. So it's really sad. I mean, somebody started and posted a picture of her little kitten today too, and I was like, no.
Oh my God, I saw that. Yeah, she like left it there or something, and I was like,
I know, that was just heartbreaking. That was really tough. I mean, there's definitely been, like, when Eddie Guerrero died, that was really,
I think this feels like that. Like, I felt, because we watched her
the heaviness of it.
Her. Like, I felt like she was like
you were invested in her as a person. Like, you wanted good things for her.
And then you watch her work and you're like, oh my God, like, look at this. Like, she could have went to AEW. She could have been like Sheeta. Like, she could have been.
She really could have. Yeah, she could have.
Like,
and like, it's just sad.
Yeah.
It's really, really sad. But yeah, I think the last time, like, someone, it would probably have been Eddie Guerrero that was, like, that sad.
That just feels like I knew him. I remember crying and being like, like, I remember being like, his daughters, like, his like Vicky, like, I just remember being like, and I was like 15, and I was just like super sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. What? Speaking of Vicky, to kind of go on a lighter note, look at Vicky. Look at me. Would you look at her? She is.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's her new catchphrase. Oh my God.
Oh my God. It's so wild. I love that she's back. Like, Vicky will not go away.
No,
she shouldn't.
She shouldn't. She's forever.
So funny. She's everybody's Tia. She's that one Tia who's so loud.
She is. Come down. No, I'm not going to.
Dion, stop it. You embarrassing me. Excuse me.
She had a little crop top. She had her inner circle crop top. Cheerleader last night.
I love Jericho. You know, Jericho's responsible for that.
Yeah, he's real close to them. So.
Anyway, that was really sad. The loss of Hana Kimura.
Yeah.
But I also hope that, like, Stardom keeps going. Because we lost Arisa too. Well, not like that way, but Arisa had to retire.
Yeah.
And she was so good. It's a bummer.
Yeah.
Shad also, that was really sad too, Shad Gaspar. But I mean, it was nice to see, like, the wrestling community really get together. You know, in his memory.
Yeah. That's the one thing though. Like, last week showed, like, wrestling, we're like, nope, let's go together.
Yeah, it's true. You're right. It's true. And, like, you know, it's kind of just like people will sift themselves out. Like, the problematic, truly problematic people will sift themselves out.
Yeah.
And it kind of happens in your regular life with your friends too. You meet people, you think they're cool, and then they kind of just show their true colors. And so it's nice that there's a really tight-knit community right now.
Like, even, like, you know, every, like, AEW mentioned Hana, and they're like, you know, be nice to people, and, like, you could just hear JR being, like, upset. He's like, she was 22. Like, he was just, you know, we're all just like, the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. And it's weird because, and then, like, when he says that, like, and then they talk about Jungle Boy's 22.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, fuck. They're on the same level, you know, where they're up and coming.
Yeah. And, like, the top, like, Jungle Boy gets to go for that TNT title next week.
I know. What do you think of that title, by the way?
Oh, it's ugly, but it's not finished apparently. So.
Ooh, it's ugly. Yeah, it's not finished. Yeah, they got feedback and we're like, oh, people don't like it. Put it back. Send it back.
They're like, because of the quarantine, it's not done.
Right. This is just a prototype. We weren't really ready for it yet. Yeah, that title's ugly, but I hope they are working on it. What do you think of the red? Yeah, with the red leather. Are they going to keep it red leather? I don't like it. I don't like
it either. I don't think I like a round title is what I'm learning.
You want like a nice sort of like chevron shaped.
Mm-hmm. I like a good, and I like angles. But I like the women's title, but that's more of an oval.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
An oval. Looks like a smashed penny. Put it on the like railroad track.
Tag titles, so it looks like WWE tag titles.
Yeah, I guess it's all right.
Maybe they'll fix it and it'll look better, but
they better.
Good for Cody. Good for Cody. I really didn't think he would win. I'm being honest.
I mean, do you think you should have won?
Sure, why not? I think.
Yeah, why not?
Representing TNT. That's what the title is. You're representing the channel.
That's true. I mean, when you really think about where he's coming from, I mean, just the Cody story of like his journey is you have to be happy for the guy.
Good for Cody.
Good for Cody. Good for you, man. Good for you. You got a beautiful wife. You got a great job. You helped start a company.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, he's got it going for himself, so that's good. I'm happy for him.
So good. It's good for Cody.
It's just that title. You know what? That title's ugly, though. And you know what? So is that tattoo. It's ugly. So they go hand in hand.
He has a lot of things, but taste isn't one of them.
It's true. It's true. Cody, just let Brandy help you.
Except in wives. He picked an excellent wife.
Beautiful wife. Beautiful wife. Beautiful dog. Beautiful house. Just that title.
He can pick a tattoo. But how come he can't pick a good tattoo or title?
I don't know.
Cody.
Don't leave it up to Cody. Don't leave it up to Cody. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Well, this was fun.
I needed this.
How long was this? Is this 2 hours?
I don't know. Well, it actually doesn't tell me.
Okay. Well, good. That's not to know.
8:52. So.
Like an hour?
Maybe. I think so. An hour and a half?
I don't know.
I can split this
Perhaps.
up. This could be a two-parter.
Yeah, I'm excited that we're going to have content. Yay! Yeah. We thought we were going to do stuff, but we didn't.
Listen, we were
and that's okay.
It's okay. This has been a stressful time. If you don't get to accomplish things you wanted to accomplish, it's okay.
It's okay. That's right. Cool. So should we sign off?
I think we should.
Looking forward to Backlash.
Are we? That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really not. Fine. I was forcing it.
You know what? It could surprise.
It's all right.
It could surprise.
Who knows? Let's keep an open mind. What else have we got right now anyway?
That's true. We got nothing. We got wrestling.
All right,
watch NWA. They're still doing fun stuff on their YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. I have not been keeping up, so I will.
It's called Carneyland on Tuesday.
What?
They have different podcasts and stuff going on, but it's
Oh, that's cool.
Excuse me. Ew. It's like different. It's like a town. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's just like a show where they all do it from home.
Gotta watch.
Sing together.
That's interesting.
It's fun. I really.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, if you're saying it's quality content, then I will watch it.
You know, I like an NWA.
Yeah, you do.
I really do.
Yeah, you do. All right, Al.
All right.
I think that's it for us today.
I think we're gonna sign off.
Yep. So like, subscribe. What are the other things?
Like,
follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
Yes.
All the windows.
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know either.
I don't know how to do that yet. But anyways, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of it. Instagram. I didn't forget about that one. Where can we follow you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at Daft Pansy, DAFTPANSY.
Are you on Instagram?
You?
You got cute photos?
I am, but it's private. I keep that private.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen that Instagram. It's a good one.
It's all right. It's all right.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at KayfabeAl. And follow us again, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all of it at Kayfabe Queens. I have some ideas.
And are we going to get some stuff coming? Like stickers or anything? I don't know.
Face masks?
We might.
Can we get face masks?
Ooh. Let's do it.
Let's see. We can get some face masks.
Is that your cat?
She wants to come inside. So I guess I should go.
All right. Well, it's good, Al. Good talking. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.